Okay, I wonder if you can hear me. Let me check. Okay, I wonder if you can. Yeah, okay, sweet. You guys can hear me. What's happening, everybody? Okay, so firstly, this video is fucking 2 to 16. You remember that shit? 2 to 16. So if you're under the age of 16, then you better get the fuck out of here because your mom might find you watching this video, confiscate your phone, and she may have a cry fest on her hands. So yeah, get the fuck out of here. Also, if you're offended by language, then you should also consider getting the fuck out of here because there's going to be a lot of fucks said and zero fucks given. So yeah, so consider that. This is like how I generally talk in public places with swearing. So yeah, like let's get to the first point of order. Let me just check. I see there's some oaks in the house. Yeah, I haven't fucking streamed for a long time, so um, let me see. Yeah, how I can. How's that? I just want to get some vibes going. Yeah, I know that was better. Hey, what's up, bro? Where you from? Let me know where you guys are hailing from in the comment section. No, I don't want to stop streaming. Fuck, just give me a second here because like it's been a while since I've streamed. Cape Town, sick, homeboy. Okay, red. Oh fuck, there's a shit ton of like 8 mil. No, that doesn't look too cool. Fuck, I'm like trying all these filters out. Oh my god, there we're gonna go. Gonna get all sexy and shit. Okay, let's just leave it like that. Close the filters. Sick. Okay, so first point of order. Hey, bro. What's up, Sean? Where all the trails are at Stellenbosch? Yeah, bro. I was there on the weekend. Fuck, it was sick. Rode in the rain. First time in a while I've ridden in the rain. Fucked my bike up. But yeah, it was worth it. Okay, so let's get to the first point of order. Yeah. I'm phasing out the channel's name and I'm phasing in a new name for the channel because I kind of want to. Like the channel's gone in over the years. The channel's gone in a whole different direction and it's evolved to something different now to what it originally started out with. In the beginning, we started out doing lots of bike reviews and shit like that, and I've moved away because I kind of think bike reviews are shit. If you want to buy a bike and you're looking at a bike, you shouldn't go and watch a bike review. You should actually go out and try a bike if you can. And if you can't, then don't fucking buy it. It's a huge investment, firstly. So, yeah, it's a huge investment. Bikes are fucking expensive. So, you should go out and try it because your body is different to the guy that is riding the bike and the guy that's testing the bike. So, just because someone that is riding the bike is telling you this is a good bike, it doesn't mean that it is. It just means that it's nice for him to ride. So definitely if you're in the market for looking at a bike, I suggest go out and try it and don't watch the bike reviews and stuff like that because, like I said, all of our bodies are different. Yeah, I see one like. Oh my god, fuck, yeah, sick. So like this video if you like. If you want to be cool, if you think you're rad, hit that like button. If you want to be a cunt, then hit that thumbs down. But yeah, like button, say how's it motherfucker in the comment section below. I really appreciate it, and yeah, and keep it safe. Let's keep it between us. Yeah, you know. Another thing is, Bruce, like Monday, like went completely different to what I expected it. I had my first video takedown, or I took my first video down because yeah, shit got a bit wild. Guys got really upset because of the video. Hey, what's up, Mo? Fuck, good to see you, man. Hope you guys are doing well I think you guys are in California at the moment. Hope things are cool there. But yeah, I had to do my first video takedown because people lost their shit in the Hermanus, and they were kind of like sending threats and shit like that. So yeah, and like threatening to call law enforcement and shit because we were riding what they say was illegal trails. And you know what, it could have been. It could have been illegal trails. I'll say it. We could have been riding illegal trails. There was no marking or signs when we dropped in, but they looked like hiking trails. Yeah. Dude, that lady, she was cool. You know that place, it's called Fix, and I met with a German dude just after we were riding, and apparently that means fuck in German. So, yeah, a place called Fuck. So yeah, I had to take my first video down because it offended some people, and people got offended and wanted to get law enforcement and shit involved. And actually, like, kind of the guy that I was riding with, really cool brew, he was like getting into trouble there with the locals and stuff. So I just thought, you know what, I don't want to get into trouble. I don't want to get him into trouble. So let's just take the fucking video down, and just, if I'm going to be riding illegal shit, it's going to be on Patreon. So if you want to watch all the illegal stuff, yeah, not that there is illegal stuff there, but all the like the stuff that's undercover there is going to be on Patreon. Yeah, and you can head over there if you want to tip. Head on over to Patreon, buy me a drink, click on the link. It's in the video description below. I've got like a page of all the fucking stuff I want to say. So just give me a minute. Okay, next up, the state of the fucking mountain bike industry, motherfuckers. So I watched this video on Vital MTB about the state of the MTB of mountain biking, the whole vibe, and it's pretty fucked. They had a interview with Santa Cruz Bikes, and they were saying that they can't keep up with the orders. And it's fucking true, man. I went online to go look for a rim for my bike, and there's nothing. There's no fucking stock of 27.5-inch rims anywhere in the country. There's stock, but it's all cuck rims. It's like stuff that's not going to last and stuff that's going to break. I've already had a rim that I put on quite a few months ago that's already fucked. I did a video, dropped on Patreon yesterday or last night, I believe, with that rim that's completely wrecked already. Local brand. I don't suggest you buy their rims, even though they say enduro, strong, and it's not quite. It's not very strong. I wrecked it, and it's like cracked, and multiple cracks, not just one crack, multiple cracks in the rim, dinged, fucked up, like 11 dings in there. It's pretty fucked. So I went online, looked for a rim, nothing, nowhere. The only rims that's available are like shitty rims, or rims that no one wants because either they're too expensive or they're just too shit. So that's the only thing that's available are those. And I didn't kind of want that. So I made a plan. I put another rim on that I had lying in the garage. I didn't actually want to use, but I've got it on. But it seems like a global issue is this stuff that's out of stock. Like, even if you go on Chain Reaction Cycle, the stock that they have there for bicycle parts and stuff, it's not cool. It's like there's just nothing left. There's nothing on there. It's like scraps. They're giving us fucking scraps here. While I was watching a Santa Cruz video, I kind of was thinking like these guys were saying that, Santa Cruz Bikes was saying that they can't keep up with the stock, or they can't keep up with the supply. There's just too many people buying stuff, and if you place an order now, apparently you're only going to get the order in like 2022. But the thing is that he didn't address was, what are they doing with like warranty replacements? How are they sorting that out? Because, like, I've got a friend I'm gonna actually try and get him on the show. I would like to do this more often, so I'd like to get him on the show and get his opinion. But he's got a fucked bike, and he's been waiting for a new warranty replacement from a well-known bike company for like 5 fucking months. These companies are like selling bikes, but what are they doing with the warranty claims? Are they sorting the people out, or are they selling bikes and shipping those out before they deal with the warranty claims that people have been waiting for like 5 months? I mean, it just seems like a bit of a shit show. So yeah, like what I'm getting at is now is not the time to wreck your bike or wreck anything on your bike, because who the fuck knows when you're gonna get a replacement, and if you're actually gonna get a replacement from any of these companies. Like, I'm worried that if I break my bike, I'm gonna have to wait like 5 or 6 months, maybe even longer, maybe even a year for a part, or like a rear triangle or front triangle or something. It just seems like it's a fucking shit show at the moment. So it's very interesting. If any of you guys have had to deal with a warranty replacement in this time of COVID and lockdown or whatever, let me know in the video description below how your process was, how long you waited for your frame, how the dealing was with the company that you dealt with, because like yeah, it'd be very interesting to find that shit out, you know. Oh yeah, you broke your derailleur and your rear shock. And was there parts available? Was it like was it a pleasant experience? Well, you know, it's never a pleasant experience when fucking dealing with companies, right? It always got something to say. But yeah, let me know. Like if it was like okay, if you got one in time. I know that the same guy, he waited like a couple of months for a same guy that broke his frame waited a couple of months for an SLX derailleur because there was just no stock, and his broke basically when the COVID lockdown happened, and just when the first section of the lockdown here in South Africa, when we went to level 4, then he claimed for a new derailleur, and he waited like 2 months. Ah, dude, you check last year. You see, fucking state of shit, huh? These guys, and you know what? I fucking bet you, I bet you that these assholes, like some of these assholes are like, they're selling that same shock to people that are buying it online. Instead of sorting out like the warranty claims, they need to get cash in, and they're selling that shit off, you know? So, yeah, it's a bit of a shit show out there with fucking bikes. But what they also said was, Santa Cruz, that dude from Santa Cruz, he also said that they never expected this to happen from COVID. It's kind of like it just happened. Like everybody just started buying bikes, and everybody's a fucking mountain biker now. I suppose like people couldn't go to the fucking golf courses, so these golfers come and they bought mountain bikes, and now like we've got a whole bunch of golfers on the trails, mountain biking. And yeah, and it's just hectic. And people that were unhealthy, that wanted to get healthy because of the whole COVID thing, it's great. And I hope that a lot of them are still doing it and still riding bike, because usually, you know how it is, people buy bikes and then it's left in the fucking garage and they don't actually use it. They use it for like a week. They realize, oh shit, it actually takes effort to get into it. And then they hang it up and leave it because it's too much, and then they just get fatter. But yeah, I just hope that it's like they're still using it, or they are actually using those bikes that they bought, because now actually riders can't buy the bikes because they've been bought up by these golfers and people and dentists and stuff, and just people. On the flip side of the coin, here's another interesting thought, that because there's so much demand for bikes now, and it's this massive boom, I hope that the biking industry, because now they're banking in cash, they're raking in the cash now because they can't keep up with orders. Like like a dude said, if you order a bike now, you're only going to get it in 2022, realistically. Possibly, maybe even middle of 2022. So if the industry's boomed like this, I hope these fucking companies come together and put more money into the industry. Like, I mean, races. I hope they spend more money into races, give athletes more of a budget, pay athletes more because there's more interest in it. I just hope that the sport gets bigger and gets more money and more funding, because like legit, like these guys are like putting their lives on the fucking line for fucking pennies, man. It's like, it's sad. It's sad. If you look at the sport like surfing, uh, surfing's got the whole lifestyle industry. They got involved with the lifestyle industry, and they started bringing out like lifestyle clothing that's surfing related, and it became a lifestyle. And that's why surfers, I think, get paid so much. But fuck, man, I hope that shit like moves over to mountain biking, like more money for the sports. Let's hope it happens. On another note, fucking, this is like bad news. The whole fucking episode. This whole live stream is just fucking bad news. Durbanville, where I kind of live, I live on the border, but there's a new fucking hotspot here where guys are getting mugged and robbed for their bikes, just like about 3-4 kilometers away. They're hitting this area and they are getting fucking mugged. The state of mountain biking is in its puss. I say that. Our state of biking is in its puss. Like the industry can't keep up with the demands. Fucking hijackers everywhere. I think these bike jackers, they reckon, they check this out and they're like, fuck, these guys, like the biking industry is like booming. These guys, we can get bikes now and we can just sell them off easy because people are buying. People want bikes. You can hardly buy an enduro bike here in South Africa because there's no stock. Like, you gotta go second hand to try and buy like an enduro kind of bike here in South Africa currently is quite a mission, unless you're going to buy a super boutique. I think there's stock of those, or you can special order and then you'll have to wait. But availability of stock, if you want like an enduro bike tomorrow, I doubt that's going to happen. Yeah, man. Yeah, so new hotspot in Durbanville. So watch out to Durbanville, guys. Like, it's actually by Morningstar. I don't know if you know where Morningstar is, but like Morningstar is this little a little town outside Durbanville town. And if you go, actually on both sides, if you go Langenberg Road, I believe it's down there, where the new RDP housing is, has been built there. I believe they're robbing people there, mugging them for their bikes. And on the other side, right opposite the fucking traffic station, they're robbing people out there for their bikes. It's a shit show. So if you do travel through those routes, keep an eye out, or don't ride alone, because you may very well be mugged and your bike may be taken, and then you're going to sit with the issue where you can't get another fucking bike for a while. Yeah, so it's not all, this episode's not all doom and gloom. Traveling soon again, even though Cape Town doesn't look very, at the moment, there's the trail building here in Cape Town. There's nothing like seriously hardcore going on. I think the best trail that's been built in the area is probably the Black Rhino that was finished last year. That's probably the only nice trail that's been built in the area, except for at Bannock. Bannock has got a nice flow trail there, or two flow trails. If you haven't ridden there, you should go ride there because it's nice and fast and flowing. And if you like the bike parky stuff, then Tiger Berm. Well, majority of the trails here in Cape Town are all Burmy and bike parky anyway. But like, yeah, there's nothing special happening at Tygerberg. Those guys, I don't know, like they cater for the golfers and dentists, it looks like, and girls, women. Yeah. So yeah, nothing seriously happening there except like I said, the Black Rhino was cool. But that's kind of why. Where's MTB World Tour? Oh, dude. Um, like, yeah, it's kind of why I explore and do those hiking trails. I mean, if there's nothing so rad around these parts, we got to go out and explore. And if nothing's being built and nothing like gnarly is around here for us to ride, then we've got to go find stuff that's gnarly to ride. Times are changing. Times are changing drastically. Bikes are changing. I mean, the kids are getting so good now at riding, and yet the trails and the level of trails aren't increasing. Unfortunately, they're kind of like it's degressing. They're getting easier because the bikes are getting more capable every year. It's the same old story, longer and slacker. This year it's going to be, I bet you, longer and slacker. And yeah, these bikes are just getting more capable, and we are just stuck with the same old cross-country trails here, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I am heading out pretty soon again, like in a month. I'm fucking sweating like a hooker in a church here. Fuck, it's hot. Like, I'm in the southern hemisphere here, and it's fucking summertime. February is the hottest month of the year. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, you're probably dealing with a whole different issue. It's like super cold there, but yeah, it's fucking hot. So yeah, if I'm sweating like a hooker in church, and forgive me, I'm detoxing. But yeah, I'm leaving in a couple of weeks' time again. There is hope for South Africa. It's about 10 hours drive from here in a small town called Hogsback, and these trails are next level. So if you haven't been there, you should definitely consider going out there. I know I say it all the time, but it's totally worth the trip out there. There's currently 6 trails. I believe there's a 7th trail being built there now, and hopefully next month when I head out there, we can get to maybe 8 or 9 trails, which becomes a whole new riding zone and destination where South African riders should go to, because yeah, the place is next level. I mean, it's so crazy out there. If you dig, like taking mushrooms, I don't do that, but if you do, I'm not going to judge you. Yeah, there's lots of mushrooms down there. It's like a hippie town, so lots of people are smoking weed and doing hippie shit there. So you can go out and join them, or you can go out and ride bike on the mountain there, which is totally worth it. Next level trails there. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing these videos like more often, more frequently now. So yeah, let your friends know, let everybody know about it. I would like to start getting guests on, or have like a whole podcast vibe going here, where we can interview and talk about shit that no one else talks about. Like, ever wondered if racers release tension before they go out and race? Like, do they race with a loaded gun, or do they like release a bit of tension? You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. Like, we can talk about it. We can maybe interview some racers, interview some normal people, some average Joes, some people, get people on the show. But yeah, I want to keep this nice and short. I want to keep it kind of, let's see if we can do a frequent video Wednesday thing going. And I kind of did this because I felt bad that I took the Monday video down for you guys. It was actually gaining a bit of traction, which those gnarly videos do, especially if they kind of not legal or not on legal trails, and everybody wants to fucking know where it is. But yeah, I felt bad about that. Therefore, here we are. But it's good doing this again. It's probably the first time I've done it in like 2 years or so. I hope it came out okay. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. Yeah, keep an eye out on. I'm not on Instagram anymore because fuck Instagram. Shit's a waste of time. I am on Facebook every now and then on the page there. I'll post when these videos, the live streams are going to come out. Also keep an eye on the notification on YouTube and shit. Keep an eye out there for when this is going to happen again. Maybe next week, maybe Wednesday, maybe not. Get back on Strava. No, fuck Strava, man. Fuck Strava. Fuck Instagram. Those like, you know what? That's another reason why I'm phasing out the channel name, is because like I got these comments from like assholes, like they're saying like I'm not a good role model. I mean, what the fuck? I didn't do this to become a role model. I'm like, I don't want to be a role model. I was like a heroin addict for a long time, for fuck's sakes. I shouldn't be a role model. And yeah, I don't want to be a role model. So yeah, that was another reason why I decided, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna phase in something new and something more in tune to what this is. But yeah, keep an eye out. It's going to be happening really soon. I got a graphic designer. This brew, he's designed cool graphics and a cool logo and shit. So that's going to drop on the channel pretty soon. So yeah, keep an eye out on the channel. I'll probably, like what I'm thinking of doing is double barreling the name with the new name and still keeping the old one, and then eventually phase out the old name and just have the new name. But we'll see how that goes. I know there's going to be people who will be like, oh, fucking crybaby about it and shit, and like, oh, why did you change the name? You know, shit happens. Evolution. That's what happens. We gotta move forward, you know. So yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for hooking up with me today. Remember, smash that like button if you like this video. Or if you rad, smash that like button. If you want to be a bit of a puss, then you can do the thumbs down one. So how's a motherfucker in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I drop a video. So yeah, that's me signing out. I'll check you guys out in the trails maybe. Yeah, or I'll check you on the channel. Cheers, brews.